Hello, everybody, and welcome to the I think it's the 8th episode of the Podcast Club, actually. My name is Anthony Farag. I'm your host.
Spallwater.
Caleb.
M.
Yeah, I'm Middleman.
Michael Arzamar.
Beer. Just say your name.
Kaden.
Dang, those wings are sweet.
Carlos.
Alright, and today we have a couple topics. We're going to begin with a user-submitted topic from the question posts we have on our Instagram every Thursday or Wednesday. Please respond. We'll get to you eventually.
Maybe.
Maybe. Yeah, as long as whatever you suggest is not absurdly...
No guarantees.
Yeah. As long as what you suggest is not horrendously inappropriate, we'll get to you. So our first topic for the day is a hot dog a sandwich?
Yes. No.
Form a yes and no group like we did last time.
Which size yes, which size no?
We'll go with here is yes, here is no.
This side of that is yes.
This side is no. I just
Alright,
I
so
can't.
if you're on yes, stand with this group.
This side is yes, right?
This side is yes. Middleman, where are you going? So Middleman's kind of a neutral.
I'm
He's
gonna
just
get
going to
freaking
stand
this right
all the
here.
way in the back.
Okay.
Is everybody against Mike?
Yes. Yes. You're done.
Oh, wow, that's bad.
What about you?
I'm the mediator. The judge cannot have an opinion.
The judge cannot have an opinion.
All right, we're going to start. Since there's a clear difference in the amount of people having the opinion, we'll start with Mike.
I cannot see it being a sandwich. It's same ingredients but made differently.
Seems like a you.
Okay, can I point out my piece of
All right, please use more comfortable language than last time. Because last time, you sounded like you were giving a thorough essay about your topic and said every 4 words. So
Okay.
just talk normally. You don't need to present yourself.
Okay, fine.
A hot dog
Basic,
is between two breads. That's a sandwich.
Hold on. Let
yeah,
Peter speak.
basically, if a ham sandwich is just ham and 2 pieces of bread, and the ham is just sandwiched in between those pieces of bread, a hot dog is the exact same. It's just horizontal.
I'm going to
instead of
stop
vertical.
you right there. And already I'm going to take Mike's side. It's not 2 pieces.
So one.
It's 1.
Look at the definition.
Oh, and then
An item?
there's the definition.
2 pieces.
Two pieces.
A hot dog
You can
bun
make a
is
sandwich
1
with 1 piece of
piece.
bread.
No, you can't.
Yeah.
That's not a sandwich.
That's a sub.
That's a sub.
That's a sandwich. It's a type of sandwich, but it isn't a sandwich. It's just a sub.
No, a sandwich is a grouping.
Then what is a taco?
It could be. You could in theory argue a
hot
taco
dog
is
No,
a sandwich.
it depends on the taco. It depends on the taco, okay? If you got them hard shell tacos, I'd argue that's a sandwich. Them soft ones, they ain't sandwiches.
So what's a
How is a
pizza?
hard shell?
A pizza, I call that a
A
sandwich.
pizza is a pizza because
No, I
there
call it a
isn't-
sandwich.
He calls a pizza a sandwich. You agree with that?
Pizza's not a sandwich.
Argue
But
with
that-
me
Pizza's
now.
not a
Pizza has
sandwich.
meat on it, that'd be a sandwich then.
Okay, it has to be sandwiched between.
By that logic, if a cow stands on a wheat field, it's a sandwich.
Bro. Okay, but it has to have a bottom piece of bread and a top piece of bread, and that.
What constitutes as bread?
What constitutes as bottom and top? If a hot dog is meant to be held this way,
Yeah.
Okay, sandwich.
it's not meant to be that way. Exactly. And they're connected, so it's 1 piece.
It's a lettuce sandwich with lettuce instead
By
of bread.
considering a hot dog a sandwich, you in turn have to consider every single time bread and meat contact a sandwich as well. Are you willing to accept the consequences of that decision? Because if you are, it is a valid argument.
Isn't a hot dog just sausages and bread?
The thing is,
Huh?
Isn't hot dogs just sausages and bread?
Yeah, but
Well,
the
it's
issue
that,
is
but it's
and
also you can put
sandwiches
things
are just-
in it.
Other meats and vegetables.
it's
Not-
1
not
piece
sausage.
of bread.
Okay, what do you find a sandwich?
Oh wait, he's right. You don't really put sausage in sandwiches. I mean, you could.
Yeah, it's like slices, but not.
Yeah,
I-
that can never mind.
I
That
think
point
it's a
doesn't really
difference
matter. It
of
doesn't really
form.
matter because salami, it's technically a really
Okay,
big
how's
sausage.
a hot
also
dog
put,
is
like, a
basically
turkey in
a
a hot
bread
dog.
taco.
Yeah.
Okay, then what
And
is a
you
hot
can-
dog?
Wait,
A bread.
no,
taco.
there it is. There's a disparity between the two, because a hot dog can't have meat in it. It can't just be a hot dog has to have a sausage. So therefore, it has to be its own thing.
Or it's not. Yeah.
Because you can't put just
Cow meat?
You can't just put deli meat in a hot dog and call it a hot dog.
That's a sub at that point.
That's a sub sandwich. It has to be a sausage.
Okay.
Are you still gonna say it's a sandwich? Or are you gonna say the
It could be
two
a form
separate?
of sandwich, yes.
I suppose a meatball sub is still a sandwich.
Yeah.
And you can only have meatballs in a
I
meatball
do
sub.
have one thing to add to this. So, I remember one of you fine gentlemen, right, said that if you fold one piece of bread over, then that would be a sandwich, right? But if I took Bruce Lee and I folded him into, is he now two people?
Yes. I would argue yes.
No.
No.
It's still one.
Also,
I know. I would argue yes.
By folding something,
If you
it does
put-
not
if
make
you
it
take
two.
a hot dog
So it's still
and then
one.
lay it on its side, is it now a sub?
No.
I mean, a hot dog.
Because it's
Because
something
it-
fundamentally
if it's
different.
the
But-
position of the bread, then
We have to consider that a hot dog is meant to be served vertically. They are. They're always presented like
yes.
that.
But if you
They're
if
always
you decide
presented.
to eat it
If you serve it
horizontally,
sideways,
like,
the
is it
condiment
a
will fall
sub?
out.
Okay, but
If you serve it sideways, the ketchup will drip off. They are supposed to
If
be
you serve it
vertical.
upside down.
Well, no. If you put the ketchup first and then the hot dog, and then you eat it horizontally, would you be eating a
It
hot
doesn't,
dog or a sub?
it doesn't matter how you eat it. We're talking about the serving position. This is the same problem with when you called cereal soup. Because cereal has to be cold. Soup usually is warm. But cereal has to be cold. When we are talking about what food is what, we have to consider that food has a optimal serving situation. So a hot dog is a vertical
no. Here's the thing.
sausage with bread in the middle, with bread on either side.
The sausage is
Little
sandwich.
thing.
Okay.
Hold on, I have
Bread,
a
so it's a sandwich.
That's a verb. That does not mean.
It's still the same word though. And it
sandwich
means
is to be crushed by
You're
two things.
sandwiched between two pieces of iron being crushed.
You do not become an.
You're a
You're a
sandwich.
human sandwich.
It's not edible.
It's not edible. It's no longer food. You can't eat iron in a person.
I think we.
well, technically.
No, you couldn't. If the iron was large enough
No.
to crush a human
No,
being.
not that part.
No, the human part.
Let's get
Okay.
to the real question.
Guys.
Let's get to the real
And also, if you ate an entire human in one serving, fun fact, if you eat an entire person in one serving, you will die.
Let's get to the real question.
Okay, guys, we need to move on to the next
Alright.
topic.
Well, we didn't get a conclusion. Danny, go. My bad. Sorry, you've been tapping me. Go. What's your opinion?
What if you put spa water in a sandwich?
Go! We'll get to this later. We'll get to that later.
Okay, next.
No, we didn't reach a conclusion.
It doesn't have to be.
We have to.
No.
Yes?
Wait, the conclusion is a hot dog is a sandwich because the sausage is in the middle, and then once you squeeze the two breads together with the sausage,
It's one piece of bread.
It doesn't have to be
We
two.
didn't
It can
reach
be
a conclusion.
You can make a hot dog with.
a Big Mac is a sandwich. That has
Okay,
three
if
pieces
you
of bread. It
have
doesn't
very
have to-
bad hot
ham,
dog
well,
bread,
that's a
and
different
it just so
situation.
happens
It's a
to get
burger.
torn
Then it
into-
becomes a sandwich.
A burger is a
Bruh.
sandwich.
Okay, hold on.
I'm saying.
Like a bread sandwich. It has
Between a
three.
burger
has
So
bread
it's
in
no
the middle.
longer a hot dog. It's now.
Two sandwiches.
So if I were to put a tax separately on hot dogs and sandwiches.
Order in the car.
Hold on.
The way it's
This is
prepared
very
is
loud.
Sandwich is a top,
Hold
and
on.
there's
Hold on. This is
branches
very loud.
which are
You can have your own sub conversations. Just say them quietly and then present the information you reach to me. Please.
Would you like to?
Okay. Continuing.
Okay, so you're saying that if I taxed hot dogs and say sandwiches differently, if I took a hot dog and just accidentally ripped the hot dog bread in two, now it's a sandwich and it would have to be taxed differently, even though they're the same ingredients.
What's with the word taxed?
I mean, it's okay. Say you're at a concession stand and a hot dog is more expensive than a sandwich.
It's meant to be served with meat.
If
Okay, but that's just the employee. It doesn't matter. We're not talking about cost. We're talking about classification. And I personally believe that once you rip that little thin line that's keeping the hot dog together, it becomes a sandwich. Because if you consider it a sandwich when it's like how it is,
then
then
if
you
it
have
gets
to
ripped and
consider
you eat it
so many
vertically-
other things a sandwich before you can finally reach the conclusion that a hot dog is a sandwich. So many absurdities have to be accepted before you say, okay, a hot dog is a sandwich, even if you don't rip it. Because then, guess what? Pizza's a sandwich.
Question?
Guess what? Yeah, Mike?
What if we classify sandwich just as a category within itself?
So sandwich is on its own, hot dog is on its own?
Basically, there's an overarching thing about just a labeled sandwich and things branch out from it.
Yeah.
Legally,
So,
hot dog is a
hamburger
sandwich.
out from it, hot dog out from it, sub out
Legally,
from it.
hot dog is
So
a
you're
sandwich.
saying sandwich is like the origin
Oh,
point.
Then
completely off topic. If you take two pizza slices and fold
I
them
know, I'm just saying,
together,
legally, hot
is
dog
that
is a
now a sandwich?
Morally,
Since
No, it shouldn't be.
The folding
Morally, I still
shouldn't
think hot
matter,
dog is a sandwich.
because I mean, if you're saying that it's
well,
hot
but
dog
you see, with
sandwich.
pizza, the toppings are not in between bread. With a hot dog, it's in between bread.
You're New
Like that.
England Australians. You know, the ones who
Okay, so you want to say that the sandwich is the origin point for
Yes.
most foods, and that things branch
Yes.
out from it.
Yeah, I can agree on that point.
Mike's okay with it. All right, I'll stop arguing for the underrepresented category then. Okay, so a hot dog is a subcategory of sandwich, along with a lot of other foods.
Yes.
Okay, we've reached a conclusion.
Yes.
All right, moving on. What's your favorite drink? I'm just gonna go around and ask, and we'll talk about why, if everyone collectively believes that someone is wrong, we'll lovingly say you're wrong.
Okay.
All right, what's your
to
favorite
remem-
drink?
Okay, I like to go with the basics. I like water.
Wow, amazing. You know what?
that's the best tasting drink.
I don't. Danny, if you say spa water, I'm gonna kick you out. We're talking about that in two topics. We leave 11:19. Yeah. Okay, we only have 4 minutes. I'm just gonna ask your favorite drinks.
I like the basics. I like water.
Don't say it.
Say it.
Say something.
Say something.
Apple juice.
Apple juice. Valid.
And
Horchata.
Valid.
Oh, sorry, strawberry lemonade.
Strawberry lemonade. Valid.
Tea.
Tea.
Iced tea.
Iced tea.
Boba tea.
Boba tea. That's not really a category of tea, technically.
I know.
I mean, actually, hold on.
I just like it.
I'm gonna go back through you three. What kind of tea? Sweetened, unsweetened, black? What
Yeah, 'cause it's very
Specify.
Unsweetened
Unsweetened? Any flavorings or just?
tea.
All right. Peter.
Mostly unsweet. That's what I prefer.
Okay, so both of you are kind of just
But I do like.
unsweetened. But favorite.
Yeah, favorite definitely unsweetened iced tea.
Unsweetened iced tea. All right.
I like green tea just with boba in it.
Green tea with boba in it. All right, valid.
I like baby oil to keep my metallic innards. You know
What? What? Whoa!
That's wrong.
Okay.
At least you didn't say the souls of the
That's
innocent.
fine. That's fine. I'm a bit of a kid. I like, if anyone has ever heard of this soda, I have to make sure I say it right.
Is it like different language or?
Like those little barrel drinks.
No.
Watch it be like Fanta.
Mellow Yellow. Anyone ever had Mellow Yellow?
Oh, what's that?
It's this really old. When was this made? 1979. It started.
Show him a picture.
Here, let me show you Mellow Yellow.
With the
It's
lemons on it, right?
it's
Wait, hold on. Is it too late to change my answer?
this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can
Man,
change
you
it to an
said
actual
baby
drink.
oil.
It comes in all sorts of flavors. Now
You cannot
I
drink.
have never seen a Mellow Yellow box of soda since like 2012. I only see them at Jack in the Box. Specifically, Jack in the Box's freestyle machine, the Coca-Cola freestyle machine. That's the only place you can find it, I swear.
Question?
They've hidden it from me. They're trying to take it away.
Tony, does the
They might. I know Taco Bell owns Baja Blast. You're not allowed to sell it outside of Taco Bell.
I mean, well, Jack in the Box owns Del Taco now, so like, who knows? Maybe they
Tony.
don't know yellow.
Does the Jack Soft Limonite have it?
Yes.
Oh, I gotta try that.
All right. It's like that's hard to describe, but that's my favorite.
It's mellow and it's yellow.
It is mellow and it is yellow. All right, so we're gonna skip the first person too, so I can address the last two topics.
What
We'll
the?
because we only have 3 minutes.
Yeah, but like,
We'll do the first person too next time.
Let's address the thing.
So
the thing.
to address a topic that's been coming up repeatedly that I previous to the pre-recording session of this episode, I had no clue what it was. A certain are you drawing me, Metal Man?
No.
All right. A certain person in our questions sticker has been repeatedly suggesting that we talk about spa water.
Especially the
I don't have it. Yeah, especially the meme version. Spa water. I don't have any issue with it. I'm not trying to single you out. I had no clue what it was. But to honor our promise to you eventually talk about your thing, especially since you've suggested it 3 times in a row, we'll talk about spa water. Can you please re-enlighten the crowd as to what spa water is? Because I honestly don't remember.
So if I remember correctly, it's originally it's like a Latin American drink called agua fresca, and then somebody renamed it saying that it's called spa water because it contains cucumbers and mint and other things like that. So it's now called spa water, but it's called agua fresca.
Oh,
So they kind of like renamed it,
Yeah.
and people are mad about that.
Yeah, because it's a Latin drink, and they renamed it into something else.
Yeah, that's a valid reason to be angry. I would be mad too if someone took like a drink from my culture and just renamed it. And kinda
Very
stole it.
specific.
I honestly can't name them because I don't remember how to say one of them. But there's rose water. That's an Egyptian drink that I've had before. That's very
You're
good.
Egyptian?
Yeah.
Prince of Egypt.
I'm going to leave the. I'm gonna leave the podcast club. No. All right, and now to address another comment we had on the podcast club's little Instagram. So I'm not talking about that. I'm sorry. All right, we're out of time for today. But to address a wonderful topic, we're gonna ask someone, anonymous person, asked why Daniel is the best in the club and deserves $1 billion a minute for doing nada.
No way. I wonder
Any
if you
comments
said that.
on that? Daniel Cosme.
That person is just really smart for.
They're really,
my-
yeah.
my ability.
If you were to guess who said that,
I wonder who could have said such a.
I don't know. It could be everyone.
It could be everyone and anyone.
I did, that's for sure.
All right. So to conclude, thank you all for listening so much today. I'm Anthony Farag. Please give us money.
Michael Arzamora. Everyone just shout their name.
Bob.
Kaide.
M.
Remember to get your Taco Bell Baja Blast, and this is Carlos.
Yeah, this metal man drinking crude oil.
Crude oil, absolutely. Buy yellow Mello. We need it back. I mean Mellow Yellow. We need it back. Give us money. Please buy Mellow Yellow. I want it back in grocery.